Outside the studios, it's foggy, drizzly. It's not beautiful out there.
No, not a lot of loveliness this morning.
Well, you're up.
I am up.
You have a family at home.
Absolutely.
You probably had breakfast.
Yeah, kind of. Had a smoothie.
Oh,
that works. That counts.
See, it's a beautiful morning.
It's a beautiful morning. Absolutely.
Little sogginess never hurt nobody.
No.
And the ground. My wife Donna ate tomatoes yesterday from our garden, and she said they were like just unbelievable.
Why didn't you eat tomatoes from your garden yesterday?
I'm not a tomato person.
Oh, okay.
I'm an okra person. I eat things other people won't eat.
You're a southern guy.
I am, but I just never, George Carlin talked about tomatoes in a way that I completely related to, which was that he said, tomatoes don't seem like they're quite done yet. They're sort of still in the larval stage.
That could have stuck with you, huh?
Yeah, it did. I mean, you cut that open and look at it.
Good.
I'm getting there. I can have them in smoothies. I can have them in juices. It's just that,
it's a texture thing.
It is completely.
But yet you say you can eat okra.
Okra, it's slimy and it's good fried.
It's the only way I would eat it is fried.
That's the only way I can eat it. But
yeah.
I do eat it.
Okay.
And I eat lots of other vegetables.
Okay.
But tomatoes just isn't.
They're not making the list yet.
I eat squash. I eat cucumber. I eat asparagus and broccoli. I mean, I love all of those veggies.
Right. Well, I'm glad to hear the tomatoes are doing well.
Green beans. Tomatoes just. Do you have anything that you that makes you go? Ah.
Peas.
I love peas.
Peas are gross. Peas are nasty.
Yeah, there's
nasty.
something about the way they explode, huh?
I can't even have them in the dish next to me on the table. Like, just move those things. They have an odor.
Oh, the other thing.
That's the only one, though.
The other thing I can't do is mushrooms. Anyway.
On pizza only.
I can't do them.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
So it's food talk this morning.
Yeah. Well, it was garden talk.
Garden talk. There you go. I'm glad to hear the tomatoes are doing well because with all the rain and everything, I mean, it could go south pretty quick with those types of the veggies this year. So
well, I don't think we've had that much rain yet.
No, that's good. Good.
So what are we talking about today?
So
last week, gardening.
Last week we talked about insurance scoring, and I had a component of it that I wanted to hit on really quickly that I totally missed.
Oh, okay.
Stop me if I told you this, but it's not a hard hit. Did I talk about that?
Yeah, you did. You said that when they run your credit score, it doesn't show up like you're applying for a car loan. It doesn't show up on the reports at all.
Okay.
Yeah, you did mention it. It's a soft hit, and I thought that was kind of.
That is good.
I had never heard that term before.
Yes, and darn it, there was something else, but I totally have lost it. So
well, we can go back to the garden.
Well, let's just go talk about gardening. That's better. That's better.
So there's a question for you. If people have their home insured and they got a half-acre garden out, and a storm comes through, is there any sort of a loss they can claim? Nothing at all.
No. It's they're agricultural type policies, farm policies, mini farm policies. There's different layers of protection
against loss.
Some limitations there, but obviously if you lose your crop, that's lost income for those types of exposures.
And do you have some clients who are farmers who have substantial acres of corn or soybean or people who have dairies who have hay fields out? Can they claim losses on some of that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there are some limitations on it. Hay in the open field is only covered for very specific types of losses. If you have hay in a barn and you've lost it, then obviously there's a value there. If a fire takes the barn down, you've lost all these bales of hay. Certainly some level of coverage there. That's definitely available. But for the regular everyday homeowner, got a beautiful garden and it all goes south. Unfortunately, land, that's what that would be called under the policy, is not covered.
So you would have to have something big enough to, and there are people that we know who have, a couple of acres out and use that as a small business to sell stuff.
Right.
But they would have to have a completely separate agricultural policy to cover that stuff.
Correct. Yeah. And I don't have it all. I try my best to have as much knowledge in my brain as I can, but it's only so big.
I have sad news for you. The older you get, the less you can hold.
Case in point, the insurance score conversation I wanted to continue today that I can't remember. I had it in my head all weekend too.
And
but
then I started talking about tomatoes.
the tomatoes, that's what got me, Val. Actually, it was the okra. The okra got me. But also, another quick hit this morning. I had an interesting conversation. There are some small business folks out there who may believe that they don't need to have insurance. And I recommend strongly to everybody, any business owner of any kind, to really strongly consider some level of general liability coverage. Because as a business owner, you open yourself up to exposures and types of risks, and you'd be shocked at, in many cases, how cheap it is.
And you just never know what's going to happen.
You never do. You never do. And I had a conversation with it was a couple of folks over the past week. One of those case in point, coming across my desk conversations, and so we hooked them up. We helped them out. But having that perception of, well, I have a very small operation here. I'm not doing any great shakes here. It's just a small little side job.
I'm just making dresses.
Right. Well, you need coverage of some kind. So
yeah. I mean, people could come into your business and slip.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just don't know.
Right. And you could start growing, and you could get that job that says we want proof of insurance, and next thing you know, I don't have any. So you lose an opportunity. So
and especially if you're going to be bidding on things like state jobs for anything.
Right.
So whether it's construction work, carpentry work, laying carpets or floors, cleaning up facilities outside, doing IT work, anything where you would bid on a state job, you're going to have insurance in place.
And the greatest tidbit for you this morning is a conversation with your agent is free.
Really?
So have a conversation. Just have a conversation.
And how would they do that?
Call your agent or me.
Okay, yeah.
You can give us a call, Barrett Insurance Agency at 748-5224. You can visit our website, learn more about us. We're online at thebarrettagency.com. Check us out on Facebook, Barrett Insurance Agency. Check out our YouTube channel, which has all these wonderful conversations, including this morning's lackluster one.
I thought this has been
pretty good?
One of my favorites so far.
Well, because you're a tomato and okra guy. What can I say? So there you go.
All right. We'll talk next week.
Have a great week, Val.
See you.